everybody, my name's Alicia. If you're new here, I am a planner lover and stationery enthusiast, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. So since the last time you guys saw this planner, I have done a little bit more to it. It was just a bare bones setup of the skeleton of my planner the last time I showed it, so let's have a little flip through of where it is now. So this notebook is the Nuna. It's the large light size. So here's my cover page, my key and my index, my future log. This section here is for all things Instagram and YouTube content related. I do like to keep track of my statistics. So I have the date here, then a little row for if I posted a feed post or a reel on Instagram, and then a little box for if I uploaded a video to YouTube. Then here I'll have my section for my Instagram follower count and my YouTube sub count, because I do like to have a little look over that and see what content did well and what flopped. Then I have my goals and my travel section. Goals I will probably fill out later on today. I'm not going to film that because it's a bit of a process for me. And then my travel section I will update as we travel. So then we get in here to my book spread. I've broken this down kind of for 4 books a month, 2 fiction, 2 non-fiction, and I'll fill that as I read them. Then we have my July cover page, my July calendar. This section here is for birthdays or events that I need to remember, and this section here is just kind of like a little brain dump, or I might do an illustration there. I haven't decided yet. Then we have my habit tracker, which isn't fully filled out. This is for productive hours. This goes off how many pomodoros I do per day, and then down here will be all of the habits I wanted to list. Then here will be my rolling monthly, which will kind of be broken down a little bit more into a rolling weekly. So I'll write down all of my to-dos here for each week. I'll put a line at the bottom and I'll start the next week. And then we are into our first blank spread here. So this is going to be the week of the 26th. Even though a good portion of this week does fall into June, I want the full month in here. So I'm going to go ahead, do week 26. I have my pencil lines all marked out. I can take this off because I won't be needing it. And let's get started. So how has everybody been? I have been counting down relentlessly to my trip to Amsterdam. I'm so excited for it. I haven't been on a trip in 3 years. So let me get these marked off here. I do want to just add in a very few more pencil lines just so I don't mess things up. Ooh. And that's going to go down to, where does that start again? Okay, let me just rub out a few things here that I don't need anymore. That center line can go, I think. Okay, that's it. We're ready to get stuck in. I'm going to be using the 08 Pigma Micron for the very outside border, and then I'll use a finer one for the inside lines. So yeah, I've been counting down to my trip to Amsterdam. I'm so excited for it. We did kind of start planning our itinerary for the trip. There's a few things that we've done before that we want to do again. I've been to Amsterdam numerous times. It is one of my favorite European cities. So yeah, we're gonna go to the zoo specifically to go and see the butterfly house. And then there's a few stationery shops that I really want to go to. So I'm going to take a morning and go and do that on my own, get myself a nice coffee and just walk about the city. We also have some friends over in Amsterdam that we are going to be meeting up with and going for either lunch or dinner. Then for the inner lines here, I think I want to use the 03 because it's not too thin. You guys may notice that I am setting up this side of the page very similar to the left-hand side in the Hobonichi Weeks. This planner is going to actually be replacing my Hobonichi Weeks. Well, one of them. I do use two at the moment. One is my main on-the-go to-do list planner, and the other one is my social media planner. I'll still be keeping my social media planner in the weeks, but I will no longer be using it as a to-go planner. Everything like that is going to be in here. And then I want to section off this part. So yeah, did anybody else get like serious mid-year planner funk? I just found a need to change up my whole system, and I'm pretty happy that I did. I also have printed off these stickers here for my day headers. I printed them for the whole month. These were very heavily inspired by Randy.plans. I will tag her channel in the description below, but she has these stickers on her shop that they're in her own handwriting, and they have like a highlighter section. I absolutely love them, but with how long the shipping would have taken to get from the US to here, it just made more sense for me to make my own. So, okay, I need to decide how high up I want my dailies to go, because my first daily is going to start on this page. I think I like that line that I had for my running. Yeah. And then I'm not going to go the whole way to the bottom. I do want to do another like dark box the way I've been doing my other spreads with the black lines. And one. And then up here. Do I want to cap this? Yeah, I do. The other thing that I found really helpful when setting this up, so I'm not the biggest fan of whiteout on white paper. I just don't think it looks right for me. I think it's too obvious. So what I've been using if I've made a mistake in this is a fine Posca pen. Let me see if I can find some here. I know there's a few places where I've made mistakes. I think this spread. So here and here, I had actually drawn a line the whole way across, and I just used a Posca to colour in where I'd messed up, and I love it. So now I need to decide, do I want the outline to come in or out? I really need to make a grid spacing guide for this planner. I haven't done it yet. I will do one at the very front that flips out, but it just has not been a priority for me as of yet, which seems ridiculous because all I've been doing is creating gridded spaces or gridded spreads. So let's colour in this section. So all the pens I'll be using in this are Pigma Microns, except for this brush tip pen that I use to black out areas. This is the Faber-Castell Pit Artists pen, the brush version, and it is clearly in black. I love this. It doesn't bleed through the page, where I did a pen test at the back, and the black Tombow, it doesn't bleed, but it looks like if I had to go over something more than twice, it would bleed, which is not ideal for me. Okay, and then we will do our week 26 header. Oh, I got very wobbly hand there. Yeah, we'll do the header next, and then I'll pop in the next page, which is just going to be a very simple box like this one, and my day headers. I am going to pre-do my daily sections for this week because I'm going to be away. It just makes more sense to me. Oh, I should have left a little section here for the day of the week. I can probably still do it and it won't be too much hassle. So these ones were, that was black on the inside, so we'll do this. So you guys might be able to hear a little bit of construction in the background. I do apologize if you can, but we are in the process of having part of our garden done, and they are putting a wall between our house and our next door neighbour's house, so it might be a little bit loud at times. If it is, sorry. If it's not, sorry for bringing it up. So what are you guys planning for the month of July, or have you made any differences to your planning lineup? Besides my bullet journal being added into the mix, I'm also kind of restructuring my standard traveler's notebook. I will have a video specifically talking about that because there are a few changes coming to it, including the new self-care inserts that I have with myself and Mom Ye plans. I will leave a link to that in the description as well. So that's going to be coming out. That's probably already out by the time this video is going up. And then what else is there in there? Oh, I'm adding a kin board, but I don't know if I'm going to start using that this year. It's still undecided. I have it, but I still have an insert that I'm using from the Travelers Company. It's actually two inserts, the monthly and the weekly vertical. I'm using them at the moment. They are my memory planning, but I'm not sure how I feel about having them in two separate inserts. You guys may have noticed that I am a big fan of a book-bound planner with my Hobonichi cousin and a bullet journal now. So I think I'm going to decide while I'm in Amsterdam. It's not something that I need to decide until the beginning of July, but I have a cover on the way. There will be an unboxing of that, but I think it kind of depends on how everything feels in that cover, because it'll be the one I'm using for the rest of the year and potentially the rest of forever because it is so beautiful. It hasn't arrived yet. I've seen some pictures of it. I shared it on my Instagram story. It's by Yard Leathersmith and it's a full grain leather, and oh, it is so beautiful. So we still have to decide how that is going to be set up. I think that cover might get here before my Amsterdam trip, but I don't know if I'm bringing that TN with me. I'm definitely bringing my passport TN because that is my travel journal. I'm so excited to be able to have a travel journal again. With everything with COVID and just all of that, it's been so long since we've been out of the country. And Ireland is small. Like, super small. So, it's time to get away multiple times this year. Okay, now I want to do the outline. Do that in 0.8. Sorry, 0.8. I always get confused by the Pigma sizes. but it does say it on the barrel, like the 081 is 0.5 millimeters. Okay. As much as I absolutely love this font, I don't know why, but when I was making this stencil, I just didn't think about how long it would actually take to fill out each letter after it's been stenciled. Like the ones where I do the letters and numbers in white and the box in black. Ooh, that takes a while. It doesn't take as much when I do these smaller ones because I've kind of found the flow with them. But my bigger one, like my cover page, took me 25 minutes plus. And the July cover page took me a little bit of time as well. Okay. Oh, it looks so nice. I love this font. I was inspired by airport departure boards for this. Well, departure and arrival boards, but myself and Connor were chilling out the other night in the sitting room, and I have the screensaver on my MacBook that has this font, and I didn't even realize it until I was sitting there with my bullet journal, and I was like, oh, this matches. I can't remember the last time I was this excited setting up a planner. Like the fact that I was able to sit down for 2.5 solid hours and do the like guide, sorry, not the guide, the bare bones, like the stack. Also, I reread the bullet journal method because I'm setting up a bullet journal for my boyfriend, for Connor, and he's used a bullet journal before, but very loosely. And I was kind of like trying to get back to the like basics of it and figure out like, okay, what exactly does he need? Like what are the bare bones? And man, there is so much in that book that I forgot. It was my second time reading it. I read it for the first time when it originally came out. And yeah, it's just, I did want him to read it, and then I was kind of like, is this a good idea? Will this turn him off? Because there is quite a lot of information in it. I do think it's great for anybody who's tried the bullet journal method already and they've used the systems. But besides that, it can get very complicated. I can't remember what pen I used there. I think it was the 03. So yeah, I will be doing a setup video of his bullet journal whenever we get around to that. It probably won't be until after my trip, but that's going to be like super minimal. Like he doesn't want any decoration, he doesn't want any ornamentals at all. He wants it to be strictly functional, which is very interesting for me to do because like even this setup, like I know it was minimal, but like the lettering and the stenciling took a like stupid amount of time. And then like all of this, like this doesn't need to be done. This is done because I like my planners to be aesthetically pleasing. But even this, like I found this minimal for me. Like very minimal for me. Like I don't know. I'm liking it though. I like that it's as bare as I can handle it. And the other good thing is that like now with this like black and white theme, I am going to do a colour scheme for some other months, but I wanted to start it on black and white just because it's just so pretty. Yeah, let me put down my Monday sticker and see how I feel about these. Okay, I actually like that. I like that a lot. I like how bare it is. I like how minimal it is. I hate that sticker paper, but it's the only transparent one I have at the moment, and I didn't want to use white because I know I don't have a sticker paper that perfectly matches the colour of this paper. Okay. Also, while I'm drawing this, I can't check. There might be a glare off that sticker for you guys. If there is, I apologise. It's a glossy, translucent. I wouldn't even say it's fully transparent because it's not. It's like a cloudy sticker. It's a weird sticker paper, but hey, it was super cheap on Amazon and I had a credit. So if you have a credit and it's cheap, that means it's pretty much free. Okay. I'm actually really starting to like how this is turning out. I think I'm going to do the like Thursday through Sunday off camera because it is just the exact same as what I'm doing for these. It's just going to take up 2 more pages. But I'll show you guys this once I've coloured these in and I've laid down the stickers, and you can let me know what you think. What theme are you using in your bullet journal this month, if you have one? I don't really think that like this is like a theme, like minimal departure board, but it suits me at the moment, especially with us going traveling again this year. Oh no, our table. Every time I say oh no, that pops into my head. I need to concentrate for this bit because I have had too much caffeine and my hands are shaky. Okay. Here's my 0.3. Now I can go in and do this. Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Ooh. Friday. Oh my god, my hands are so shaky today. And Sunday. I don't know why I always feel the need to do a full stop after a Sunday, but after no other day. It's because it's the end of the week. Okay, now we have our Tuesday. Oh, I got some smudge on my hand. I think it's just graphite from my pencil. So that should clean off nicely. And then Wednesday. So this is how my week is going to look without anything written in it, obviously. I'll do the same here for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I will be able to start a brand new week here. So 1 week will always take 2 spreads for me, which is perfect. I never have to worry about stuff Oh, yes, that does clean off nicely. Perfect. So yeah, that is how my weeklies are going to be set up. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week.